university professor, having taught at several major universities around America for the last 40 years or so. But about 3-4 months ago, my brother and I got together down in the Bahamas. He lives down there, and he is a member of the Relive team, and he was recounting to me somewhat remarkable, I want to say miraculous, but let's say remarkable recovery he had with respect to some back and neck and arms and legs ailments. And I couldn't believe the brother was in good shape. I mean, doing real well. And as all good brothers, would do, while I was still vacationing with him, he shared his breakfast with me. It was a delicious shake. And every day we did that for about 3, 4, 5 days when I was visiting. When I got back to North Carolina, I was feeling great. Now, the reason why I went down there, you should know, is that I was experiencing some medical situation. My doctors told it's just a matter of aging and that I needed to consider retirement. I was having problems with vertigo, lack of ability to concentrate and focus in terms of my lecture. I had to come home after lectures about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and take an hour or 2 nap. And I was just strained and just not interested as I used to be in life and what have you. So my brother evidently saw that, shared his story with me, shared the Relive shakes, and boy, when I got back, I called him. I said, who do I need to talk to? I want to sell this stuff. my simple theory was, if it worked that well, then other people need to know about it, and I wanted to share it. And sure enough, they put me in touch with Roger and Mary Rockwell out in Washington State, and they were gracious. And Roger shared with me that if I was serious about becoming a distributor as well as, of course, a good customer, they told me, yeah, I had to be because it was working. And so they suggested some things I can do and taking additional shakes and what have you. And I can tell you, after about 8 weeks, I went into my doctor, and believe me, rather than having a physical examination, we had a good conversation. He wanted to know what was I doing because my statistics were so good. See, I'm hypertensive, high blood pressure medicine. Before I left his office about 2 weeks ago, guys, he reduced my high blood pressure medication, and he said to me, whatever you're taking, you need to get back with me. I need some of that stuff. I am excited about what has happened to me. And essentially, I basically got back with Roger and those and said, well, I am interested. And he wanted to know if I was interested in building a big business and so forth. And I said, yeah. And something came to mind, guys, and I'd like for all of us to remember this. You cannot sell something until you buy it. That being the case, I got a 3-month supply for myself, a 3-month supply for my wife. We're on the product. She is doing great. She had some sciatica. A few days ago, she told me she forgot she used to have a pain. She doesn't have that anymore. She talked to a few of her friends. I talked to a few of my friends, and before you know it, we had some business flowing. But it happened when we decided that we were going to buy into the program, the process, the products. And after we did that, it was very easy to share it. I don't like the word selling, but we share it because we had bought into it philosophically and from a health and wellness perspective. And so I'm happy. Just got back from a 11-day cruise down to the Caribbean, and I'm all excited about life again. Going on just finished my 74th birthday, but I feel like a young man all over again, and I thank God for putting me in touch with Relive. I'm not talking about retirement, even though I know I may have to do that sometime, but I don't feel like it. The products are working. Once they're working, I can share it with other people, and we hope to build a real big business.
Oh, Phil, I know you will. I feel smarter just talking to you on the phone, being a university professor. Hey, Phil, your goal? What is it that you want to accomplish with Relive?
Well, I have the goal right now. I want other people to know about this. I know the statistics. You know, the various types of health and medical and sociological statistics with respect to our population. We need this in our communities. I would like to share the idea and the concept of these products with many, many people so that I can help them become healthier. And, of course, if they're interested in the wealth part. And in doing that, I believe I'll really accomplish my goal. That is, I'd like to have a decent retirement, good health, live a long, productive life. And that's what it's all about, helping other people help themselves. And in the process, I will be helped, me and my family.
That's exactly right, Phil. I mean, Bob Montgomery said years ago, you know, just find out what other people want, help them to get it, and you'll get everything that you need. And you're also so right. I mean, these products are so amazing. I've often said, you know, that you just put a leash on them and follow them around, and they'll take you to the most amazing people. But we all, as distributors of these great products, have a moral obligation to share them. I mean, we don't want to just keep them for ourselves. We want to help other people to good health, and we want to show other people how they can build a business. And I saw a statistic last night where, you know, it showed that better than 80% of the people, almost 90% of the people in the country, don't have anything saved for retirement, and that is scary. But here's a way to have fun and go out and help people to better health and better wealth. And Phil, we're just so proud of you and what you're doing, and I can't wait to meet you face to face in the near future. Thank you so much, Phil.
Thank you. We're just getting started.
Just getting started. I think we're going to hear a lot about Phil. I just love it. The first shakes, drinking them on the beaches of the Bahamas. I love that. My next guest is one of the, you know, top ambassadors in all the Relive world. She's one of the most amazing ambassadors that you'll ever meet. And in fact, this is one of the most amazing people you're ever going to meet. And she's a great friend. She's from Nebraska. She's a presidential silver ambassador. Pam Thielen, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Absolutely. Would love it. And, you know, it's funny, you know, you were talking with Phil about having fun, and what could be more fun than actually having something that really can help people change their own life. And I've had fun the last 17 years. I've been involved. I live outside Omaha, Nebraska, and I was a personal trainer and nutrition counselor when I was introduced to Relive. So I was skeptical because of all the people who've approached me about products. But because I took the time to learn about it and I heard the stories, I grabbed a hold of this. I started in at the top profit level and got on the products at the same time. And I got great results with the products. They took some time. I went through ups and downs. But thankfully, I was doing the business because I had other people getting results before me, as well as I was continuously hearing these stories, and that kept me going. I had been struggling with the condition called fibromyalgia that I've been diagnosed with 21 years, probably had it since I was a teenager. I had so much pain and was so fatigued that my daughter remembers I couldn't run once around the yard with her. Issues, I couldn't sleep at night, had to scope out where every bathroom was, but the scariest was the brain fog. Dementia runs in my family, and I was having trouble reading my kids their book at night. Yeah, I tried a lot of things, from eating from a 5,000-square-foot garden to supplements prescribed for me through the doctors that basically took the edge off but never got me out of the woods. Taking these products faithfully and consistently, and like I said, it took time, but taking them consistently and getting enough of it in me long enough. Today I'm 55. I can throw hay bales. I ride horse. I play basketball, volleyball, sleep through the night. I can eat whatever I want, but my favorite is I think and talk coherently. My blood work has actually shown I do not have an autoimmune disease anymore. I've been able to work with my doctor and stop using thyroid medication, the only medication I had been on for almost 20 years. Whole family's been blessed. We've been happy. We've been healthy. We've been vital. But I have done the business from day one because I thought people have to hear about this. And I shared my excitement with people, and then I gave them an opportunity to hear it like I did. And doing that consistently because of the support that we have, even part-time in the beginning, right away I was averaging between $1,000 and $2,000 a month extra income. But by the fourth year, that had grown to a six-figure income. We've earned as much as $250,000 with this company in a year. And I've done it from home, raising my kids. They were 4 and 5 when I started. They are now 21 and 22. And I've had the time freedom to be home with them all this time. And I love that time freedom, but what I also love is the effects of me doing this business has on other people. Because if they're willing to do what it takes, we have something that they can actually take control of their life, be it with their health or their finances. And it's one of the reasons why I will never quit doing Relive.
Well, I know you never will, Pam, and congratulations on being able to throw those bales of hay too. By the way, that's very impressive. Listen, you just had a big event with Steve Hastings out there in Omaha. Tell me a little bit about that.
You know, it is so cool because I've been in this business 17 years, and we had a great turnout. But I think one of the best things, especially having Steve here, is we got to get a glimpse of the inside of Relive again. You know, how we are so different than anything out there with even the little things that Relive does. And it was a real eye-opener for the brand new people, I think, with the quality of the company of what we have. But I think it was a refresher and a reminder for distributors who've been around that there is nothing like this out there. And that, I think, was the neatest thing. And, you know, it was exciting because of all the people. And, of course, Tom, as you well know, the stories that we had, they are just a reminder of, guess what, we have something that truly, truly is different. It changes people's lives, and we just have to get out there and let other people know that it's there.
Mm-hmm. You know, Pam, one of the things that I just love about Relive, and there's so much, and you're right, there's no company like it. It's the greatest company in America. It's built with integrity. It's got amazing products, amazing leadership, and a wonderful compensation plan, as obviously you and Phil have enjoyed. But, you know, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You know, you just had a big event with Steve Hastings. Talk to me a little bit about these master affiliate training schools that are going to come up here, and, well, they're less than a month away now, and we've got them scattered about the country. With it, have so much fun because all it is building relationships with other people. You go talk to people every day. In fact, if everybody on this phone would just talk to one person about Relive who hasn't heard about it every day, oh, my goodness. You can build a wonderful business just like Pam has and just like Phil is in the process of doing. And then the last thing that we do as a group, and there's thousands and thousands of us, is that we're feeding the hungry people of the world through our Cologris mission, and that's over 42,000 people on a daily basis, and building feeding centers and a lot of our distributors. We've got some now that just recently got back from Haiti where we do a lot of work. I mean, this is a company with a giant heart, but it all starts with you getting on the product. And if you'll take that product, if you'll take these wonderful Relive products, you're going to feel fantastic, just like you heard Phil talking about. And then you just can't shut up. I mean, you got to tell people, just like Phil, isn't that what you're doing? You feel so good, you can't shut up?
Absolutely. When I get off the calls that I'm going to meet with somebody, and hopefully by 9, 10 o'clock we'll be meeting with somebody else on the phone. So convenient. It's really convenient to build a business and share. You're just excited. It's fun making money. It's fun helping other people make money.
That's the truth, Phil. That's the truth. Well, listen, Phil and Pam, I just want to say thank you so much for taking time to share with everybody tonight and helping other people with their business. And I just can't wait to see you both soon, either at a MAT school or at the conference or one of the big Relive events that we have coming up all the time. And if you're brand new and this is the first time you've heard about Relive or someone put you on this call, and this call is an easy way to build your business too. You know, just put people on this call and listen to the wonderful stories that like you've heard tonight. And but if you're brand new, you know, get with the person who got you on this call and get started on these products right away. You're going to love them. They can change your life. They come with money-back guarantees. You know, most of our products are patented. Many of them have gone through clinical studies. I mean, it's science at its best. And while you're at it, ask them about this opportunity. This is a fun, simple business that anybody can do. And together, we're changing the world one person at a time, helping people to better health, helping people to better wealth, feeding the hungry people of the world. I mean, that's quite a company, isn't it? Well, listen, I can't wait to talk to everybody next week. Have a great week. And until